It's kind of complicated because we have groups of like 4 and 5 because we aren't sure what apartments we are going to be in if we want to live on campus next year. So we're just trying to figure it out, and I think 5 is going to be really cramped to try and fit all those people, and I think it was designed for 4 people.
It's extremely irritating. I was in a forced triple this year, and I came here expecting to have a lot of space, so I brought some stuff. And it turns out I got this tiny little dresser and this tiny little desk, so my stuff's everywhere, and I'm not happy with LMU because of it. So I don't really care. I'm gonna live off next year. I'm not a fan of LMU housing. They can do what they want.
I think that it's just going to be really crowded and crazy, especially for upperclassmen trying to find housing. It's just going to be way more difficult to find it on campus, and especially since sophomore housing is going to be taken up, you know, people are going to have to be bumped up, and I think that's just a little bit too much.
Well, so I'm a freshman, so like I know a lot of my friends are like looking for it like sophomore year, and like I know a lot of people are just like looking for 4 people because no one even wants to be in an apartment anymore because of the 5 people. And honestly, like all the conversations we have is that it's just really unrealistic.
I tend to kind of just like roll with what I have to roll with and just deal with it. But like it's gonna be, I think it's gonna suck to live 3 people in a room, because like they give you like 20% less pay for, you know, you have to pay a little bit less for the housing, but like I don't know, if I have to share a room with 2 other people, that just kind of sucks in general. Because I know like, at least in sophomore housing, like I live in Rains, and so the people who live in the triple, they have like a huge living room and then a bunch of like basically normal stuff that we're used to. It's like, that's fine, right? That's cool. But in this case, I don't know, 3 people in one room, and you did say forced bunk beds, right? Yeah, that's no fun.
They're pretty crazy. It definitely influenced my decision to move off campus for next year as opposed to being on campus, because I was pretty set on being on campus before they made the changes.
So I personally am planning to live with 2 of my close friends that I've made my freshman year. And we were assuming that we want to live in an on-campus apartment, and we were assuming we would have to find 1 other person. Now they're squeezing 5 extra people, like 5 people into a 2-bedroom apartment. Don't know how that's gonna work. Also hearing about this like new building that they're building over the summer, I'm not very aware of who's gonna be living there, who it's for. I know where it is, and that seems like it's gonna be a little crowded, but I don't really know. But yeah, a little stressed about the whole housing process and a little confused as to what LMU thinks is gonna work and what isn't.